On today's episode of reviving the King of Fans high velocity fan, so adjust the tripod just a little bit. We're gonna see. I think I have these up here. We're gonna see if we can oil it up. No, we're gonna see if we can oil this guy and maybe put a few drops of oil on that one. So I believe this does have an oil port. I believe that is an oil port, but it is blocked. So, but I do actually want to see if I can get this motor off. I don't know if I have the bit to actually get the motor or the blade off. So we're gonna see if I do. How is this in the bottom? This does run. We're going to start it up, let it run. Before. Maybe just put it towards little that way so there's no wind noise in the camera. Yeah, so yesterday took the old balloon string debacle out of it. And now we're going to see if we can actually make this thing run a little bit better. I had to start it up here on the low. Shit gets right up. This is the most I've ever seen a fan shake itself. But this is the most a fan has ever seen off balance. Medium. high speed. So yeah, it runs. I would like it to run a little bit better than it does. So we're gonna see if we can do that. There we go. This thing hasn't been oiled since probably the day it left the factory. Actually, that's what I know. Yeah, okay. So first, we're going to see if we can get oil into the port in the back of the motor here. Come on, you bitch. I don't know how this got like this. Just sitting around doing nothing. There we go. There we are. Let's go ahead and take another paper towel. This motor is disgusting too. That's why I want to get in it. That's why I want to get in this motor too. I want to clean it. And clean the inside of this motor. Yeah, maybe this is an oil port. Most modern fans don't have oil ports like this. I believe that one also has an oil port, but we'll save that one for after we do this. Okay. So if I don't need to take the guard off today, I'm not going to do it, but if I need to, it's not really a big deal since I have all the time in the world. Could have done this earlier, but I didn't really feel like it. Yeah, let's see how it runs. Here's low. That is a difference. It is running a little bit faster than it was. And the high speed. Jesus. see it shaking when it spins down too. Fucking A. Get balance this thing out. I got the time. But yeah, it seems to be running a little bit faster than it did when I first started it up. And not think this thing could actually be more powerful than it was. I'm gonna go ahead and put a few more drops in it. Yeah, look at that spin down time now. Come here, bitch. Thank you. Fucking A. No, come here. Where'd it go? Yeah, this motor definitely needs to come apart. Let me show you this real quick. The back of the motor, or the inside. Look at the inside of this motor. Look how disgusting this is. Yeah, this was all... This thing's definitely had a hell of a rough life. This was all my dad's doing. This thing had... You can see by the blades, it went through quite a lot of construction jobs over the years. Trying painted walls and stuff like that. Also, trying the basement of my old house when it flooded just a little bit during the rain in that one room. But yeah. I don't know if let's unplug it first. First thing is unplug it. Okay. So 7. No, 9 actually. Here's an M9, sounding like an M7. Let's go ahead and put it in one. There we go. Oh, I should have kept that solo cup. Fuck. That I used yesterday, but there's plenty of them. It doesn't matter if I use just one more, there's plenty of them. So, screw it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the downside with working out here is the fucking bees. I don't know where it went. But I want to work on this thing. I don't even know what the PE is running actually. So if you hear a fan in the background, I believe that's a GE. A little out of the way. That thing's been running good. You know, this fan is actually one of the easiest fans to take apart in my collection. The rest are definitely a bit on the harder side. The Happy Home definitely might be the easiest since I could just pull the front or the back guard right off technically. Because technically it is a window fan. It's a window fan in the cage of a box fan, technically. The only other variation I've seen of what I have similar to it is the FanDude 21. It's the FanDude 21's LAU window fan. The Night Sight or whatever the fuck it's called. Night Air. The Night Air, I believe is the correct name for it. This has the same bit to take the blade off as the Happy Home, but I believe this one might be a little bit bigger. Just the fucking cooler. If I could get that last screw off, I'll be happy, but I'm not too sure about that. Well, actually, I might be able to since my sister's not here and she actually has a drill I can use. Another M7. So the compressor turned on the LED. And there we go. I'm going to put that there. Actually, I'm going to put that there. That up there. We're going to remove. Jesus Christ. All the bugs. It's the downside of working outside. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was bigger. It is. It's a tiny bit bigger. I'm not too sure if I have that bit, but I'm gonna take my thing out of my room that I have that resembles, well, that actually can take that bit off. I just don't know if I don't know if it'll fit, so I'll be right back. That is the G running. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure if this will fit, so we're gonna see. Yep, nope, too big. Yep, too big. Shit. Yeah, I knew this thing wasn't gonna work. Okay, because that's going to be the best I can do then, because right now I don't have the bit to get this blade off, unfortunately. So until then, can you not? Thank you. Oh, there we go. I was caught on something. I was like, what the fuck? sure. Maybe. Just about. I don't think it matters where they go. As long as they go in and not bad. Yeah. Doesn't really matter where we go. As soon as they go in, they're tight. That's what she said. Yeah, I went the screwdriver. There we go. Okay. There we go. Put a few more drops in it, just to be on the safe side. run this thing again, and then we'll do the other one. We'll see if I can see if the other one has an oil port on it, which it should. It's vintage. So. No, I'll get back to some of that.
Ooh, aren't you cold out here?
No.
My goodness, I'm so cold. Good girl. Your pickles?
Yeah, Bean.
Oh my God, it's freezing. In the back of Robin. See, like the legs?
She's walking fine.
No, she's away from whatever going on. Done? Going in?
You going to get Lola?
Mommy's home, Mike.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see how it runs now. With the extra drops of oil in the motor, or in the back of the motor, since I can't get the motor apart. Much better. And full speed. Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way better now. This thing, when it runs, has a tendency to just do that. Because it's, see? Because it's off balance. This, I don't think, I'm not entirely sure why it does that. I think it's because this is loose, if I had to guess. And there's another 9. Wasn't that loose? That was loose. Well, I can see if I can fix that. Yeah, I don't know, because it's been like that for a number of years. So, we're at 35 minutes in counting. Well, I thought we would be at 50 minutes by now. We'll see if it'll do it. Just run this thing for a bit because this thing hasn't been ran in a hot minute since yesterday. Yep, there it goes. Yep, it's tilting. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not tilt. That was low. Yeah, now it runs much better. Let's go ahead and unplug this one. Good thing I put the screws back on it. Yeah, look at that spin down on low. Perfect. Yeah, this is not a ball bearing motor because if it was, there wouldn't be an oil port on it. It's a sleeve bearing motor. And I believe this type of fan is still in production under the Dayton brand. Surprisingly enough. You can find these at Walmart, or you can. These were found at Walmart. On to this one now. I could do a separate video, but rather just do it in one video. Because why not? First, while it's unplugged, come on, bud. Do that. There we go. I'm 7. It's a little finicky to take off, but once it's off, it's not a big deal. Not the Kenmore's running, it's Kenmore's quiet, so. Yeah, I'm not too sure what this is. I can't see if there's an oil port in the back of it, but this, I believe it does. I believe this does have an oil port. Isn't that what that is? That is an oil port. Yeah, that is an oil port. It's going down the motor. And then there's another one for the rear. Yeah, there's another one for the rear bearing. It's a little gummed up, but fix that. Dropping a drop or two in it. Should be fine. Yeah, I believe this is an oil port. Put the grill back on. Girl's gonna go on a certain way. There we are. Reach over the Kenmore. Sounds a little finicky. We're in the top one, that is. Come here. Cut more in the top one, because it was originally. There we go. Well, we could have put it on the other outlet, but it's a little more finicky. So. Go ahead and start it up on the low. Jesus Christ. Don't know what that was. Smooth. There's high. Yeah. Still a smooth running fan, but it runs definitely a lot smoother now that I put a few drops of oil on it. Good run. Could run a bit smoother though. I don't really know how smooth this thing could run, but you know. I believe the wings on the blade are aluminum, and then the middle part itself is steel. Should have a longer spin down time. Well, the motor is cold too. I haven't started it up in a minute. It says yesterday. I'll finagle with that. Later on. But now, let's go ahead and put this back in the garage. Diesel. We got a flat wheel on that cab car. Diesel to Montauk. Go ahead and just put the wire. Like that. Okay.